right after what I read, it says, surrender to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Right under that, it begins to describe what true love is. It begins to just paint a vivid picture of the characteristics of true, genuine love. I love you.
Refreshing. It's like an awful thing.
So this, Lord, where was I at? Okay. ADD land, yes. Thank you for listening. Or did you say that? Okay, never mind. Anyway, it goes into the description of true love, true genuine love. I mean, don't you want to know what that looks like? I mean, if your whole life you have this desire in you, everything that you do is meaningless unless you have this love. Don't you want to know what it looks like? What it feels like? Anyway, it says love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast, and it is not proud. It's not rude. This is the most important one. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres.
Amen.
That's true love. And to me, none of those things sound like selfish ambition. Not a single one of those characteristics sound like something that I would have if I was seeking something for myself. If I was going through life looking for what I thought was true love, but only so that I could feel love from another person. I'm about to spill this water. Okay. If I'm going through my entire life looking for that one person just so I can feel love, then I'm missing the point. You know? But I want to point this out. I want to get this image across to you. Okay, anyway. I'm going to recap a little bit just to catch you up because I'm not caught up with myself, so catching me up too. Anyway, basically, we all have this implanted desire of wanting love. God put that in us. It's normal. But the love that we seek so many times is a selfish one, where we want the other person's love. But God put this desire to have it in us for a reason. And, man, I want to show you where the Bible says that. And I'm not going to turn there. You know the scriptures. In Genesis, it says we were made in God's image, right? It says we were created in the image of God. We were created to be like God. That's the first thing it says about man, is that we were created in His image. That tells me that our purpose is to be like Him, as much like Him as possible. I know we live in a sin-cursed world, so it's impossible to be perfect right now. God makes it possible later on. It says in Revelation, all that junk. I'm not getting into it. But our purpose and our mission is to be so much like Christ. Is to mold our image and everything, the way we think, the way we feel, the way we walk, the way we talk to people, the way we show love, the way we receive love. Everything has to be like God. That is our purpose. And if God put that in us, don't you think that's where we're going to be happy? There's an old illustration. I'm sure everybody and their moms heard it. But you have a key and a screwdriver. The screwdriver's not going to open the door as well. It might, but you have a lot of damage left over from trying to pry that door open. And then probably an alarm system goes off. For all I don't know if you have an alarm system. ADD.
Yes.
But, I mean, if you think about purpose, you're not going to be happy unless you're doing what you were made to do. If you're not fulfilling your purpose, that means you have no reason. You're just taking up space. So I want to show you something. We were made in the image of God. We were made to be like God. I'm not going to flip there either. You probably know this one. But in 1 John it says, "He who does not love does not know God, for God is love." So if we were made in the image of God, and God is love, what does that say about our purpose? If we our entire stupid cord, If our entire existence is to be like God, and God is love, what does that say about our purpose? What does that say about the reason we are here? What are you living for? What are you dedicating your existence to? And I say your existence and not your life on purpose, because our life ends when we die, but we have existence that goes on for eternity. We're going to live in one of two places after this life. This life is but the blink of an eye, so if I were you, I would find your purpose as quick as I could. And so we're made in the image of God. God is love. So our purpose is centered in the foundation of our very existence is love. I truly believe that the only reason I think about Satan when he disobeyed God, when he said, I want to be greater than God. I want to rise. I want to ascend the heavens and be greater than God. And then God cast him down. And that is when God created hell, was for Satan, Satan's punishment. I truly believe that God created hell as that punishment because Satan was a servant. Think, if a servant lashes out against you, if a servant rebels, you're going to create punishment for that servant because he's not a member of the family. That's all the angels are servants. I truly believe if man had truly been the first to sin and not Satan, I truly believe that God would have made a way to cleanse that sin and bring him to him and would have never created hell. You know why? Because he created a family when he created man. He already had servants. He had the angels. But God wanted a family. God created you not so you could serve him. That's part of it. Yes, we have a purpose here to serve him, but that's only because we're in a sin-cursed world and we have to tell the people where they're going, where they're going to head, if they don't know the love of Jesus Christ. That's the only reason that we're servants here on this earth. He created a family from the beginning. He wanted to love and to be loved the same way we want to be loved. But I think we forget the first half of that. God also wanted to love. For God so loved the world that he gave. That's very unselfish. Very, very unselfish. Not only did he gave his only son, just so we could have a relationship. That's right. Just so we could have a relationship. And I want to get this across to you. This is the ultimate love story, guys.